My name is Michael. I'm an associate at Station 3510, do a lot of the work that's required within the space to bring all this nice stuff to you. We're going to get started. Like Jared said, everybody say one thing about yourself, your name, introduce yourself, and then speak about something, one of your art pieces. All right?
Hello, everyone. My name is Devontae Capers. I'm a multimedia artist in Prince George's County, diagnosed with autism, and part of my journey is to inspire artists with disabilities and try to make them showcase their work and tell their stories with the community. One of my pieces I have is a twist of street culture. It's on wood. That piece is inspired by G. Michael Basquiat, who is an artist back, he was a street artist from New York. He expressed himself through art during Expressionism. And I studied his work throughout the years, even studied his work at Prince George's Community College, where I studied visual arts and got a associate's degree and an associate's degree in that. So his art kind of inspired me to really create something original and bring something more unique and special. And I'm very proud of being here and just sharing my work with everybody. Thank you. Art has really changed my life. Somebody with a disability who goes through depression yearly, been to therapy for 15 years, just trying to overcome so much in my life and just feel like an outsider to society because I see the whole world in black and white and gray. So I just use art as an outlet to try to tell my story through art and hopefully try to connect with people because, it's, like the saying goes, a picture can say 1,000 words. So I'm basically just trying to express how I feel, what I think through art, from photography, dance, writing, painting, drawing, graphics. I mean, everything. It's my future. It's my everything. I have no plan B, C. It's only planning A, which is art. And, I see art as a superpower, just like autism. I use it for good, for giving back, for it's just inspiring people, and I feel like it gives me growth to be a better artist and a better person, knowing that I am making a difference, and I want to continue this journey forever, and just always be myself. That's the goal for me. Just always be myself and just be my own leader, and others will follow. For me, I think I do more painting. I do like drawing, dance, graphic design, writing, collages. Like I do any type of art, and it's hard to pick my favorite art because it's in my blood. It's who I am. I don't have no favorite art. I love all art, and I think it's kind of so difficult to try to ask that question because it's like I love all my artwork. I don't have no favorite because everything I do is filled with love. It's filled with respect, and I treat art like it's a living thing, like a human being. Show some respect and love, and be there to death to you as part. I use my sketchbook a lot, just to sketch ideas, come up with some ideas to put on for future projects. I see the sketchbook as like a Bible. I sketch up like my ideas, my notes, my thoughts. It's like a journal. I take it with me every day, try to write anything that's going on in my life, in my days. Try to sketch something that just to pass the time, just to have some fun, and it's like I keep it. It's like after the sketchbook is done, I move on to another one. It's like you're writing a book. You create like a franchise. You write one sketchbooks to another. Once it's full, you keep on. You get a new one. You fill up again. It's just like the more sketchbooks you fill, the more your creativity explores, and more of the stories are being shared through that book. I fell in love with art, going back, from in DC. Like DC is like the center of all arts. You got, the theaters, you got the street art, you got all the street talent out there is so impactful, and it just inspired me to just become a artist and just trying to be like, be part of that community, be part of that culture, and it just helps me inspire to just to create something so original, something that people never seen before, and just bring people into my journey, into my world of how I see art in a mixed color perspective, and just like feel like it's empowering to just know that there's an artist who can really change lives by a stroke or a piece of drawing or a dance or one photo, and then it just opens up the door to so much more, and art has really inspired me to become a better person and a better artist, and just knowing that I know what I'm fighting for. I have a lot of original artwork. I have like over 1,800 pieces. I have my own business, the Artism Gallery, and I be selling art throughout the DMV for almost a year and a half now. Started the business 2 years ago, so it's been a blessing, been a journey. And I know it's hard to sell original art pieces, but I know it would be in the good hands. And I mean, I have a lot of art, so I know it's going to be treated with care. But I also save a lot of artwork because some of it might be gallery worthy. Might go into like an actual gallery, for a bigger price. So I got like a couple 30 by 40 canvases. I have like amazing digital art. I have lots of photos of throughout everything in the DC area that people might like. Like one of my favorite ones is the Ben's Chili Bowl photo. I mean, because it's a historic landmark in DC, and that my goal is try to give them that piece that they can hang it on their wall, knowing that this is a piece of history. This is with how people in DC grew up and loved, and how much of an impact that it had in people. So that's why it's good to sell art, but you always got to pick like which art is for sale and which art is not for sale, and you got to know, is it worth selling it or is it worth saving it? Because you want to cherish your art, but you got to think as an artist, like, do I really want to sell it or wait for the right opportunity?